We've all been taught that everything in the entire universe follows the rules of physics. It is the framework that explains how the world works, from gravity to electromagnetism. But what if we told you there are phenomena so bizarre they seem to bend, twist, or outright break these very laws? Don't believe it? Well, stay tuned as we explore 15 mind-blowing phenomena that don't just challenge our understanding of physics, but straight up defy it. Let's kick off things with number 15, quantum entanglement. Well, we are not physicists, but this one is a real head-scratcher. Quantum entanglement, often called spooky action at a distance, thanks Einstein, is one of the strangest phenomena in the universe. It describes how two particles, once entangled, remain mysteriously connected, no matter how far apart they are, be it a few meters or light years. And the wild part? When you measure the state of one particle, the other reacts instantly, as if they're in some kind of cosmic group chat that bypasses the speed of light. Scientists have tested this over and over, ruling out every logical explanation, and yet the how behind it remains a mystery. Are they secretly communicating? Is there some hidden mechanism we don't understand? Well, no one knows. Quantum entanglement isn't just theoretical, it's the backbone of emerging technologies like quantum computing and unbreakable encryption. So while it might sound like sci-fi, this bizarre connection is as real as it gets, and we're only beginning to understand its potential. Number 14, starlight. Plastic, by its very nature, melts under heat, at least that's what the laws of thermodynamics tell us. But starlight, a material invented by Maurice Ward in the 1990s, shattered this belief. During a BBC program, Ward demonstrated how starlight could protect an egg from a blowtorch without even warming its shell. The material absorbed intense heat without damage, defying everything we know about thermal conductivity. What's even more puzzling is that the formula for starlight remains a closely guarded secret. Ward never patented it, fearing corporate exploitation, and the knowledge now resides only with his family. Starlight's potential applications, ranging from heat shields for spacecraft to industrial safety, highlight its groundbreaking nature. To this day, scientists are left in awe of its properties. Starlight isn't just a material, it's a mystery that challenges our understanding of how heat and matter interact, leaving us wondering if the boundaries of physics are more flexible than we thought. Number 13, upside-down waterfalls. Gravity dictates that water must flow downward, yet certain waterfalls seem to turn this rule upside down, literally. Found in places like India and Hawaii, these upside-down waterfalls create the illusion of water flowing skyward. But how? It's not that gravity has failed, it's the work of powerful upward winds. When strong winds collide with cascading water, they force the droplets to spray upward, creating the stunning effect of a reversed waterfall. It's not truly breaking the laws of physics, but demonstrates how one natural force can overpower another. From a distance, the sight is mesmerizing, a wall of water mist defying gravity itself. These phenomena remind us that physics is a delicate balance of forces. While gravity remains king, wind's strength can tip the scales, crafting illusions that challenge our understanding of nature's interplay. Number 12, water and sound. Water flows downward, and sound waves ripple invisibly, but when combined, they can create mind-bending phenomena that challenge our understanding of physics. At specific frequencies, sound waves can manipulate water into patterns, spirals, or even the illusion of standing still. For example, when sound at 24 Hz is sent through flowing water, it forms hypnotic sine waves or spirals. Pair this with a 24 frames per second camera, and the water appears to freeze in mid-air or flow backward. It's a phenomenon that merges acoustics, fluid dynamics, and optical illusions into one mesmerizing display. This isn't magic, it's physics at its most creative. By fine-tuning sound frequencies, researchers and enthusiasts have shown how invisible forces like sound can shape the visible world, challenging our expectations of how water and motion interact. And if you want to do your own experiments, grab a subwoofer and your favorite song, and who knows, you might create the next internet-breaking water illusion. Number 11. Gallium. Depending on how much you know about metals, gallium might seem like something out of a sci-fi story. It's a metal that defies the norms, solid at room temperature but soft enough to cut with a knife. A slight rise in temperature, just above 85 degrees Fahrenheit, turns it into a shimmering liquid, unlike most metals, which require extreme heat to melt. Gallium's properties make it a favorite in fields like electronics and medicine. It bonds easily with other metals, is used in LEDs and solar panels, and even plays a role in creating low melting point alloys. Its behavior challenges the standard expectations of what a metal should be, making it a fascinating anomaly in material science. Gallium shows that even the periodic table has its surprises. Its ability to transition between states so easily is a reminder that not all materials follow the same rules, proving nature has its exceptions. Number 10. Blow your own sail. Newton's laws of motion declare that you cannot propel a boat by blowing air onto its own sail. It's a textbook example of equal and opposite forces canceling each other out. But experiments, including those by Mythbusters, suggest that with the right conditions, even this apparent impossibility can be overcome. Using a massive fan or engine to create an overwhelming force, the sail can harness enough air pressure to propel the boat forward. While it defies conventional expectations of physics, this experiment doesn't actually break Newton's laws. Instead, it highlights how manipulating external forces can produce results once thought impossible. This experiment showcases how ingenuity can challenge established principles, proving that even the most rigid laws of physics may offer room for creative interpretations. Sometimes, the impossible just needs the right amount of force to become reality. Number 9. Magnetic Hill, India. According to the laws of physics, gravity dictates that objects on a slope will roll downhill. But at Magnetic Hill in Ladakh, India, this fundamental rule appears to be turned upside down. Here, vehicles left in neutral seem to defy gravity by rolling uphill at speeds of up to 20 kilometers per hour. It's a phenomenon that baffles visitors and challenges the basic principles of motion and gravity. However, researchers have uncovered that this isn't a violation of physics, but rather an optical illusion. The surrounding landscape creates a deceptive horizon, making the road appear to slope upward when it's downhill. Despite the scientific explanation, experiencing Magnetic Hill firsthand feels like stepping into a world where the laws of nature no longer apply. While technically, it doesn't defy physics, it certainly makes us question what our eyes can perceive. So never believe your eyes, kids. It's not always what it seems, and that's the beauty of science. Number 8. Oregon Vortex. Gravity and perspective are constants, yet the Oregon Vortex in Gold Hill, Oregon, seems to warp both. Visitors experience objects rolling uphill, heights appearing to change, and other strange phenomena that defy explanation. The most famous feature is the gravity hill, where cars appear to roll uphill. But science reveals it's not gravity at fault, it's an optical illusion. The area's uneven terrain and tilted structures distort visual cues, making downhill slopes appear to incline upward. Similarly, height distortions occur due to manipulated perspectives. While locals tie the vortex to paranormal legends, the real mystery lies in the brain's interpretation of visual information. The Oregon Vortex doesn't break physics. It cleverly exploits its principles to create an unforgettable experience that keeps visitors questioning what's real and what's an illusion. Number 7. Crooked Forest, Poland. The laws of physics tell us that trees grow vertically, reaching towards sunlight in a straight line. Yet, in the crooked forest near Gryfino, Poland, 400 pine trees defy this natural order. Each tree grows with a bizarre 90-degree bend at its base before curving back to grow upright, creating an otherworldly and eerie spectacle that defies logic. Several theories attempt to explain this anomaly, but none align perfectly with known physical principles. A gravitational anomaly? Unlikely. Gravity pulls downward, not sideways. Heavy snowfall? That doesn't account for why other trees in the area are unaffected. The most plausible explanation is human intervention. Farmers might have intentionally manipulated the trees to produce curved wood for specific purposes. However, this theory is shrouded in mystery, as the exact method and purpose remain unknown. The crooked forest challenges our understanding of growth patterns, gravity, and even history, leaving behind questions that may never be fully answered. Number 6. Heron's Fountain. Some ancient devices challenge modern understanding of engineering, and Heron's Fountain is one of the most fascinating examples. Designed by Hero of Alexandria in the 1st century AD, this hydraulic machine uses water and air pressure in a seemingly magical way. It creates the illusion of a perpetual fountain, as water continually flows upward despite no external source of energy. The system works by channeling water through a series of interconnected chambers. Gravity and air pressure are the driving forces behind its operation, showing a deep understanding of physics long before modern technology. While it doesn't truly defy physics, its operation is limited by the amount of water in the system. It feels revolutionary, even today. Heron's Fountain is more than just a clever invention. It's a reminder of how ancient engineers mastered physical principles that still inspire scientists and engineers thousands of years later. Number 5. Ibex. The ibex, a wild goat found in mountainous regions, doesn't just climb, it conquers vertical rock walls that look impossible to scale. Watching these animals navigate sheer cliffs feels like witnessing a direct challenge to gravity. The ibex's extraordinary climbing abilities come down to its specialized hooves. The rubbery, elastic soles provide unmatched grip on rocky surfaces, while their strong, nimble legs allow precise movements. These adaptations enable them to balance their entire body weight on tiny footholds, making it look effortless. Why take such risks? For salt. The minerals found in rocks are essential to their diet, driving them to climb to seemingly unreachable heights. The ibex reminds us that physics isn't just about rigid laws, it's also about how living organisms adapt to overcome challenges. These animals are a perfect blend of biology and physics, showcasing nature's ability to engineer solutions that leave us in awe. Number 4. The Golden Rock of Myanmar. Let's talk about something real that science hasn't fully explained yet. In Myanmar's Mon state, the Golden Rock balances precariously on the edge of a cliff, looking as if it could tumble at any moment. But it doesn't. The enormous boulder, covered in gold leaf, defies what gravity and basic physics tell us. It should fall, but it doesn't budge. Local legend claims that a strand of Buddha's hair anchors the rock in place, giving it divine stability. Scientifically, two explanations exist. Either the rock's center of mass is perfectly aligned to keep it balanced, or it's subtly fused to the underlying base in a way that's invisible to the naked eye. Despite these theories, there's no definitive answer. The Golden Rock continues to awe both pilgrims and scientists, standing as a symbol of faith and a puzzling enigma for physics. How it balances remains one of the world's enduring mysteries. So, what do you think about this wonder? Well, let us know. Number 3. Magic mirrors. No, these aren't the funhouse mirrors you'd find at a circus. Ancient magic mirrors, crafted from bronze, can project intricate images when light shines on them. What makes them so baffling is that the reflected image isn't etched onto the visible surface. It's somehow hidden within the material itself. Researchers believe that ancient craftsmen shaped the bronze so precisely that imperfections on the mirror's surface create hidden designs. Light reflects off these minute details, projecting the image onto a nearby surface. But how such precision was achieved with ancient tools remains unclear. Magic mirrors defy our expectations of optics and craftsmanship. They show that even without modern technology, ancient artisans understood and manipulated physical laws in ways that still leave us in awe. These mirrors are more than just artifacts. They're a testament to human ingenuity. So, with hard work, you can do anything. Number 2. The Stone of Tandil, Damasco. Here's another story of a balancing rock, but with a twist. In Argentina, the Stone of Tandil seemed to defy gravity as it sat delicately perched on a hill. Visitors marveled at its improbable balance, placing bottles underneath to catch its subtle movements. For centuries, it stood as a symbol of the town, seemingly immune to nature's laws. But nature had the last word. In 1912, the rock finally succumbed to gravity, tumbling down the hill and shattering. The loss didn't dampen the town's spirit, though. A replica of the stone was created and placed where the original once stood, keeping its legacy alive. The Stone of Tandil reminds us that while gravity always wins in the end, it can sometimes be held at bay long enough to inspire wonder and admiration. Its balancing act remains a testament to the marvels of nature. All right, now, let's move to Number 1. Superhydrophobic coating. Superhydrophobic coatings redefine what we thought was possible with materials. These coatings, which repel water so completely that droplets bead up and roll away, create surfaces that seem impervious to the elements. What's remarkable is that this is achieved by forming an ultra-thin layer of air on the material's surface, making it nearly impossible for water to stick. This coating has endless practical applications. In cars, it keeps windshields clear during storms. In textiles, it makes fabrics water-resistant. In industries like aerospace and electronics, it protects surfaces from corrosion and contamination. Even ice struggles to adhere to surfaces treated with these coatings. While it doesn't break the laws of physics, superhydrophobic coating pushes them to its limits, showcasing how we can manipulate materials at a microscopic level to achieve incredible results. It's a technology that's not only practical, but also a marvel of modern science. Hope you have found this video fascinating. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon in the next one.